Welcome to EIL, English Indonesia Language Channel.
Simple future tense, fungsi atau kegunaan. Future tense berfungsi menyatakan peristiwa yang akan terjadi di masa depan. Future tense juga bisa digunakan untuk menyatakan prediksi, keinginan, atau rencana di masa depan. Adapun daerah waktu pada diagram di atas adalah tanda X yang paling kanan.
Future tense functions to express events that will occur in the future. Future tense can also be used to express predictions, desires, or plans.
Berikut ini keterangan waktu atau adverb of time yang dipakai pada simple future tense. Tomorrow, besok. The day after tomorrow, besok lusa. Next, depan. Next week, minggu depan. Next year, tahun depan. 2 years later, 2 tahun kemudian. Soon, segera. Immediately, segera. Right away, segera. Tonight, malam ini nanti malam. Later, nanti. By and by, sebentar lagi. Someday suatu hari nanti. Next time lain kali. Pola kalimat simple future tense. Kali ini kita akan mempelajari simple future tense yang menggunakan will, shall, dan to be going to. Berikut ini pola kalimat positif, negatif dan interrogatif menggunakan will.
Positive, S plus will plus verb 1. I will play. You will play. We will play. They will play. He will play. She will play. It will play.
Pada kalimat positif menggunakan will sangat mudah. Semua subjek, I, you, we, they, he, she, it baik subjek tunggal atau jamak bisa menggunakan will. Dan setelah will diikuti verb 1, yaitu kata kerja dasar tanpa tambahan, s, es, d, ed, atau ing.
In positive sentences using will is very easy. All subjects, I, you, we, they, he, she, it, both singular and plural subjects can use will. And after will is followed by verb 1, which is the basic verb without additional s, es, d, ed, or ing.
Sedangkan cara membuat kalimat negatif juga sangat mudah yaitu hanya menambahkan not setelah will, dan tidak ada perubahan apapun pada kata kerja.
While the way to make negative sentences is also very easy. Just add not after will, and there is no change in the verb. For example, I will not play. You will not play. We will not play. They will not play. He will not play. She will not play. It will not play.
Berikutnya cara membuat kalimat tanya atau interrogatif yaitu dengan hanya memindahkan will di depan kalimat. Dan tidak ada perubahan apapun pada kata kerja, mudah bukan?
The next is how to make a question or interrogative sentence is by simply moving will in front of the sentence. And there is no change to the verb. It's easy, right? And the following is the structure of an interrogative sentence. Will, plus, subject, plus, verb 1 plus, question mark. For example, will I play? Will you play? Will we play? Will they play? Will he play? Will she play? Will it play?
Berikut ini rangkuman bentuk kalimat positif, negatif dan pertanyaan atau interrogatif.
The following is a summary of positive, negative and interrogative sentence forms.
Sekarang bagaimana dengan shall? Shall hanya digunakan untuk subjek I dan we dan biasanya digunakan dalam British English. Pada American English dan umumnya orang lebih sering menggunakan will daripada shall. Adapun bentuk kalimat positif, negatif dan interrogatif sama dengan will.
Now what about shall? Shall is only used for the subjects, I and we, and is usually used in British English. In American English and many people generally use will more often than shall. The structure of positive, negative and interrogative sentences are the same as will. Here is the formula. Positive, subject plus shall plus verb 1. Negative, subject plus shall plus not plus verb 1. Interrogative, shall plus subject plus verb 1 question mark. For example, 1. Positive, I shall study tomorrow. Negative, I shall not study tomorrow. Interrogative, shall I study tomorrow? 2. Positive, we shall buy food for dinner. Negative, we shall not buy food for dinner. Interrogative, shall we buy food for dinner?
Mari kita pelajari bentuk-bentuk yang disingkat berikut ini.
Contracted form, will not, won't. For example, I will not play, I won't play. You will not play, you won't play. We will not play, you won't play. They will not play, they won't play. He will not play, he won't play. She will not play, she won't play. It will not play, it won't play. Contracted form, shall not, shan't. For example, we shall not play. We shan't play. I shall not play. I shan't play.
Perhatikan juga singkatan subjek pronoun dengan will. Sedangkan untuk shall tidak disingkat.
For example, I will, I'll. You will, you'll. We will, we'll. They will, they'll. She will, she'll. He will, he'll. It will, it'll. There will, there'll. That will, that'll.
Sekarang mari kita pelajari simple future tense menggunakan to be going to. To be going to. To be, am, is, are. Jadi nanti bentuknya adalah I am going to, is going to dan are going to. Maka hafalkan pasangan subjeknya yaitu, am digunakan untuk subjek I. Is digunakan untuk subjek he, she, it, dan kata benda tunggal. Are digunakan untuk subjek you, we, they, dan kata benda jamak.
Now let's learn the simple future tense using to be going to. To be going to. To be, am, is, are. So the forms will be, am going to, is going to, and are going to. That's why please memorize the following pairs, namely, am is used for the subject I. Is used for the subjects he, she, it, and singular nouns. Are is used for the subjects you, we, they, and plural nouns.
Berikut ini pola atau struktur kalimat simple future tense. Afirmatif positif. Subjek plus to be, am, is, are, going to plus verb 1. Negatif. Subjek plus to be, am, is, are, plus not plus going to plus verb 1. Interrogatif tanya. To be, am, is, are, plus subjek plus going to plus verb 1. Cara membuat kalimat negatif yaitu dengan menambahkan not setelah am, is, are contohnya I am not going to, is not going to, are not going to. Sedangkan cara membuat kalimat tanya yaitu pindahkan ke depan kalimat, to be I am, is, are di depan kalimat.
Here is the formula or the structure of simple present tense, plus, affirmative positive. Subject plus to be, am, is, are, going to plus verb 1. Negative. Subject plus to be, am, is, are, plus not plus going to plus verb 1. Interrogative, question. To be, am, is, are, plus subject plus going to plus verb 1. For example. 1. Positive, I am going to play. Negative, I'm not going to play. Interrogative, am I going to play? 2. Positive, he is going to watch a movie tonight. Negative, he is not going to watch a movie tonight. Interrogative, is he going to watch a movie tonight? 3. Positive, they are going to cook dinner. Negative, they are not going to cook dinner. Interrogative, are they going to cook dinner?
Kata gonna merupakan bentuk tidak formal dari going to, yang berarti, akan, atau, ingin. Karena ini merupakan bentuk tidak formal, gonna cenderung digunakan pada konteks kasual dan lisan. Penggunaan kata gonna dihindari dalam bentuk tulisan yang formal dan serius. Tapi tentu saja kita bisa menggunakan gonna di konteks tulisan yang tidak formal. Misalnya saat mengobrol dengan teman melalui online. Atau bisa juga saat mengirimkan surat kepada keluarga. Kita juga bisa menggunakan gonna dalam tulisan jika mengutip ucapan orang lain. Yang perlu dihindari adalah penggunaan kata gonna di tulisan yang memiliki konteks formal. Misalnya laporan, proposal, atau artikel untuk dipublikasikan secara akademis. Hindari juga penggunaan kata gonna saat menuliskan email kepada klien bisnis atau urusan bisnis lainnya. Berikut ini contoh going to menjadi gonna.
Going to, gonna. I am going to fly to Paris, I am gonna fly to Paris. She is going to love it, she is gonna love it. I'm not going to go to the concert, I'm not gonna go to the concert. We are going to be happy together, we are gonna be happy together. They are going to dance, they are gonna dance. You are going to tell me about it, you are gonna tell me about it. Today is going to be a great day, today is gonna be a great day. What is she going to do about it? What is she gonna do about it? What are you going to cook tonight? What are you gonna cook tonight? Talking about the future we normally use. Number 1. We use will, when we express beliefs about the future, for example. 1. It will be a nice day tomorrow. 2. I think Brazil will win the World Cup. 3. I'm sure you will enjoy the film. B. To mean want to or be willing to, for example. 1. I hope you will come to my party. 2. George says he will help us. C. To make offers and promises, I will equals you'll. We will equals he'll. For example. 1. I'll see you tomorrow. 2. We'll send you an email. D. To talk about offers and promises, for example. 1. Tim will be at the meeting. 2. Mary will help with the cooking. 3. I will always love you. 2. We use be going to, be, am, is, are, going to. A. To talk about plans or intentions, for example. 1. I'm going to drive to work today. 2. They are going to move to Manchester. 3. He is going to eat at the cafe. B. To make predictions based on evidence we can see, for example. 1. Be careful. You are going to fall. Equals I can see that you might fall. 2. Look at those black clouds. I think it's going to rain. Equals I can see that it will rain. 3. We can use the present continuous. For plans or arrangements. 1. I'm playing football tomorrow. 2. They are coming to see us tomorrow. 3. We're having a party at school. 4. We use the present simple for something scheduled, for example. 1. We have a lesson next Monday. 2. The train arrives at 6:30 in the morning. 3. The holidays start next week. 4. It's my birthday tomorrow. 5. We use will be with an ing form for something happening before and after a specific time in the future, for example. 1. I'll be working at 8 o'clock. Can you come later? 2. They'll be waiting for you when you arrive. 6. We can use will be with an ing form instead of the present continuous or be going to when we are talking about plans, arrangements, and intentions. 1. They'll be coming to see us next week. 2. I'll be driving to work tomorrow. 7. We often use verbs like would like, plan, want, mean, hope, expect to talk about the future, for example. 1. What are you going to do next year? I'd like to go to university. 2. We plan to go to France for our holidays. 3. George wants to buy a new car.